She needed a place to stay for 1 week. He didn't expect to miss her forever. Seattle, 8:15 p.m. Rain hammered against the quiet neighborhood like someone determined to be heard. Ryan Foster barely looked up from the blueprint spread across his dining table when the doorbell rang. No one visited him. Not anymore. The bell rang again, then a third time. With an impatient sigh, Ryan walked to the front door and opened it. A young woman stood beneath the porch light, completely soaked. Her dark hair clung to her face. Her coat dripped onto the wooden steps. An old suitcase rested beside her. She held a phone whose battery indicator flashed a desperate 1%. The smile she offered looked apologetic before it even reached her lips. "I know this is going to sound incredibly strange." Ryan waited. "But," she swallowed, "I only need a place to stay for 1 week." Silence. The rain filled the space between them. She looked down at the porch. "After that, you'll probably never see me again." For several long seconds, Ryan simply stared at her. Then he looked at the storm behind her. "You'll freeze out there. I've been told I look terrible in blue." That unexpected joke almost made him smile. Almost come inside. 20 minutes earlier, Chloe Bennett had been standing outside the apartment building she had called home for nearly 4 years. Smoke still drifted from broken windows. A fire that had started 2 floors below had left the building structurally unsafe. No one had been seriously hurt, but no one was allowed back inside. The insurance company promised temporary housing. In about a week. A week. Exactly 7 days. She had searched every nearby hotel. Everything was either full because of a citywide convention or far beyond what she could afford. Then the elderly security guard from her apartment remembered something. "My nephew rents rooms sometimes. He lives alone. He'll probably say no, but he's a decent man." That nephew was Ryan Foster. Ryan handed her a clean towel. "The bathroom is the second door on the left." "Thank you." "And," he hesitated, "I have a few house rules." Chloe nodded obediently. "I'm excellent with rules." Ryan wasn't convinced. "First, no eating on the sofa." "Okay. No shoes inside." "Easy. No music after 9 o'clock." "Fair. And clean up after yourself." She placed a hand over her heart dramatically. "I shall honor the constitution of the house." Ryan blinked. "What?" "Nothing. I get nervous and become theatrical." 3 minutes later, Ryan walked into the living room carrying a spare blanket. Chloe sat exactly where he had told her not to eat, holding a mug of hot cocoa. She looked up. Oh, the mug slipped. Time slowed. Brown cocoa poured directly onto the pale gray sofa. Neither of them moved. Chloe stared at the spreading stain, then slowly looked back at Ryan. "I've lived here for approximately," she checked an imaginary watch, "3 minutes. That's impressive. I'm a fast learner." Ryan closed his eyes briefly. "I specifically mentioned the sofa. I know. I remember because it was rule number 1. She grabbed a handful of paper towels. "I promise this is not representative of my usual character." Ryan knelt beside her with another towel. "It probably is." She looked horrified. "You've known me for 4 minutes. And you've already lost a battle against chocolate." "I was winning until gravity joined the other team." For reasons he couldn't explain, Ryan laughed. Just once. Quietly. Chloe froze. "Was that?" "No. I think it was." "It wasn't," she smiled. "I'll consider it a personal achievement." After changing into one of Ryan's oversized sweatshirts and a pair of sweatpants that had clearly never expected a second owner, Chloe looked considerably less like someone rescued from a storm. Ryan prepared the guest room without saying much. Fresh sheets, an extra blanket, a glass of water on the bedside table, a phone charger. He never asked